Okay, last two problems in this homework set 30, which is also the last homework set of I believe we're on week 9 now, right? You have assigned problem 73. I will quickly do two problems 69 and 70 on the same page for 51. So here's 69. It's an equation, with an arc function with an inverse cosine, and we're asked to find x. So let's just proceed and let's isolate x. I'm going to start by dividing both sides by 3 equals 2 pi over 3. And then in order to extract x, I'm going to use the cosine. I'm essentially going to take the cosine of both sides. And since over here on the right-hand side is 2 pi over 3, 2 pi over 3 sits right in the closed interval 0 to pi, which is the restricted domain of the cosine. Since that's the case, let's just take the cosine of everybody, and everything will work out fine. We've got to evaluate the cosine of 2 pi over 3. So I'm going to run over here, draw a unit circle, try to figure out where 2 pi over 3 is. Pi over 3 is 60 degrees, so 2 pi over 3 is 120 degrees, which is an angle over here. That makes this 30 degrees, makes this 60 degrees, and here's the cosine that we're looking for right here. And of course, if this is 1 and this is 30, this is 1/2. It's actually minus 1/2. So the cosine of the arc cosine of 2x, since we're inside the restricted domains, is just 2x. We've just shown that the cosine of 2 pi over 3 is minus 1/2. And there you have it, x is equal to minus 1/4. So we've just done problem 70. Let's see if I've got enough space here to work that. We've just done 69. Let's see if we've got enough space now to do problem 70. Same type of problem. This is minus 6 arc sine of 3x is equal to pi. I'm going to dash ahead. I'm going to divide both sides by minus 6. I'm going to get the arc sine of 3x is equal to minus 30 degrees, or minus pi over 6. I'm going to take the sine of both sides, and I'm going to happily note that minus pi over 6 falls in the restricted domain of the sine. Falls right between minus pi over 2 and pi over 2. And so when I take the sine of the arc sine of 3x, I can be sure that it's going to return 3x. And now that's equal to the sine of minus pi over 6. Now I've got to do a little unit circle work. There's the unit circle. Here is minus pi over 6. And that is 30 degrees. This is 1. That makes this little height 1/2. Minus 1/2. And so the sine of minus pi over 6 is minus 1/2. 3x is equal to minus 1/2. X is equal to minus 1/6. There we have it. Two problems, two answers. See you next week.